All right, hey everyone, let's get ready to go underground today. We're doing a deep dive on cave dwellers and their dwellings.
Sounds fascinating.
You know, we all think about cavemen, but the real story is a lot more interesting than that.
It is, yeah. That picture we have of prehistoric humans huddled in a cave, it's kind of a misconception.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Caves weren't really the ideal place to, settle down.
So they weren't always choosing to live in caves?
No, not always, no.
Why not? What's wrong with them?
Think about it. Limited space, right?
Uh-huh.
Constant darkness.
Mm.
And you might have to share your home with a wild animal.
Yeah, I'm not really into that.
So yeah, not exactly ideal.
I mean, but people did live in caves, so what made them choose a cave if it wasn't ideal?
Necessity. Often
Pardon?
caves could offer advantages, depending on the time and the location, of course.
Sure.
Take the Grotte du Vallonnet in France.
Okay.
It dates back almost 1,000,000 years.
Oh.
We see signs that people were there doing stuff, like tools, animal remains, things like that.
Uh-huh.
But we don't think they were living there full time.
So it's more like a campsite?
Yeah, like a temporary campsite or like a workshop.
Okay.
But then you have places like the Zhoukoudian cave system in China. Now, this site was inhabited for over 750,000 years.
What?
Yeah, by different human species, too.
Wow.
Peking man, for example.
So what made that cave so special? Why did people want to stay there for so long?
Well, the stable temperature.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, caves provide natural shelter from the weather.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't matter if it's really hot or freezing cold.
Right.
Plus, and get this, in South Africa's Border Cave,
Okay.
archaeologists actually found traces of grass bedding.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Dating back something like 170,000 years.
Grass bedding, huh? So not exactly a sleep number bed, but hey, I guess you got to start somewhere.
Right.
That's amazing that they were trying to make their caves more comfortable even that long ago.
It suggests that they were really trying to create a home, not just shelter.
That's a good point. And caves weren't just about practicalities, right?
No, not at all.
They were also used for cultural and religious purposes.
Exactly.
Like all those cave paintings.
Yes. Those are the most famous example for sure.
Like the ones in France and Spain?
Mm-hmm.
Were those painted by Neanderthals?
Both Neanderthals and early Homo sapiens were using caves for rituals.
I see.
The paintings, yeah. But also we find artifacts and burial sites,
Okay.
like Blombo's Cave in South Africa, for example. They weren't living there, but about 100,000 years ago, it was being used as a paint workshop.
A paint workshop. So they were mixing paints and stuff?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
That's so cool. It really changes how we think about early humans. They weren't just surviving, they were creating art.
Exactly.
And that connection to caves, it didn't disappear.
No. Ancient Greek and Roman writers, they even documented tribes living in caves. So throughout history, we see caves being used for all sorts of things.
Okay, like what?
Well, for one, the Dead Sea Scrolls. Hidden in caves near Qumran for centuries.
That's true. The caves really protected them.
Yeah, caves are great for protection and preservation.
What about those Pueblo Cliff dwellings? Those were pretty incredible.
Those are a fantastic example of human ingenuity, combining natural formations with man-made structures.
Yeah, they're really something. And then you have DeSoto Caverns in Alabama, which were used as a burial ground, but also as a speakeasy.
That's right.
What a range.
It just goes to show how caves have been adapted for different things across time.
Yeah, from sacred sites to hiding places. But here's what's really crazy to me. People still live in caves today.
I know, right?
It's not just a thing of the past.
And it's not just one type of living situation either.
Oh.
You see everything from pretty basic dwellings in the Philippines to people seeking refuge in caves like in the West Bank.
Right.
I even read about a family in China who renovated a massive sandstone cave and turned it into a modern home.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fascinating how people are using these ancient spaces in new and innovative ways today.
Totally.
Yeah.
And in Europe, there's a whole range of modern cave living too, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Like what?
Well, you have the rock houses at Kinver Edge in England, which were inhabited until the mid-20th century. And then you have these amazing cave communities.
Wait, hold on. Entire communities.
Yeah. In Sacramento, Spain, the Gitano people have these elaborate cave communities.
No way.
With churches, schools, shops, everything.
All built into the caves.
All integrated right into the cave systems.
That's wild. And that's happening today.
It is, yeah. It really makes you think about what we consider a modern dwelling.
It definitely challenges our assumptions.
Huh?
But then there are also places where they're renovating caves and turning them into stylish homes.
That's right. In Matera, Italy, and the Loire Valley in France, they're turning abandoned caves into affordable housing.
Oh, wow. That's a cool idea.
It's like cave dwelling has gone full circle.
Yeah, from a necessity to a lifestyle choice.
Mm.
And speaking of surprising places to find cave dwellers, did you know that even early European settlers in North America lived in cave dwellings?
It's true.
I had no idea.
Alice Morris Earle describes it in her book, Home Life in Colonial Days.
Okay.
These early settlers in Pennsylvania, they were creating what they called smoky homes.
Smoky homes, huh?
Yeah, they'd carve out spaces and riverbanks and cliffs.
Wow.
And then they'd use whatever they could find, sod, tree limbs, cobblestones, to make them more comfortable.
So practical.
It shows how people will make do with what they have.
Yeah. And of course, we have to mention that family in Missouri who turned a massive cave into their dream home pretty recently.
Oh, yeah.
So caves are still capturing our imaginations today, even in the 21st century.
It seems so, yeah. They offer some pretty unique possibilities. It's amazing, isn't it? How caves can be so challenging, but still people have used them for so many things.
Yeah. I mean, they've been used for everything from, like you said, making tools in Japan to those cave communities in Spain.
Exactly. They really show how creative and resilient humans are.
It makes you wonder what it would have been like to live in a cave, to feel that connection to the earth and the shelter.
Right.
But let's be honest, there had to be some downsides to cave life.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Constant darkness, for one.
Okay, yeah.
Dampness, limited space.
Yeah.
And then there's the potential for, conflict.
Oh, right.
Not just with animals, but also with other humans.
That's a good point. I guess it wasn't always a choice to live in a cave.
No, it was often a matter of necessity.
So those cave dwellings you mentioned in the Philippines, those were more on the basic side.
Yeah, a lot of them were.
What were they like?
Imagine, like, a natural cave or a rock shelter just offering some basic protection from the elements.
Okay.
But even then, people were resourceful.
Oh, yeah.
They'd use whatever they could find, branches, leaves, mud.
To make it more livable.
Yeah, to create barriers, improve ventilation.
It's incredible how people will find a way to make a space feel like home.
Exactly. And it wasn't just about individual dwellings either.
What do you mean?
Well, people would form communities in caves.
Oh, right.
They'd share resources, develop their own social structures.
Like those Gitano communities in Spain.
Yes. That's a great example.
To think of all those homes and businesses and even churches all connected within the cave system.
It really is amazing. It's like a whole hidden world.
I wonder if there was a similar sense of community in those Pueblo cliff dwellings.
Most likely. They often housed entire villages.
Wow.
They were very well planned, too, with spaces for gatherings and ceremonies, even defense.
So they weren't just thrown together, they were really thought out.
Right. It shows how clever and how social these people were.
And it's not just about community, right? Caves have also been places of refuge.
Absolutely. Throughout history, people have used caves to escape danger and conflict.
Like those people seeking refuge in the West Bank.
Yes, or those Jewish communities in Libya who hid in caves.
It's both sad and inspiring at the same time.
It is, yeah. It shows how much people need to feel safe and secure.
I was just thinking about the caves that were used as hiding places along the Underground Railroad.
That's a powerful example.
Can you imagine being in one of those caves, knowing that you could be caught and sent back?
It must have been terrifying. But also, there must have been a sense of hope and a feeling of solidarity with the others who are hiding with you.
It's incredible to think about what they went through.
Those caves are a really important part of American history.
They really are.
They show how strong people can be in the face of such hardship.
So we've talked about the practical and historical side of caves, but what about the more, psychological or symbolic aspect?
Yeah, that's a fascinating area, too.
What do you mean?
Well, caves are often seen as representing the unknown, the mysterious.
Okay, I can see that.
They're places of darkness and silence.
Right.
They can be seen as a metaphor for the subconscious.
That's interesting.
It's like they're both alluring and unsettling at the same time.
It makes sense that they would be associated with ritual and spirituality.
Yeah, for sure. People have been using caves for those purposes for a long time.
Like the cave paintings.
Exactly. Maybe they were trying to understand the world through those paintings.
Or connect with something bigger than themselves.
Right. And then there are the burial sites in caves.
Places to honor the dead and think about the meaning of life and death.
Exactly.
It's amazing how caves can be so physically dark, but they can also illuminate so much about the human experience.
They challenge us to face our fears and explore what we don't understand.
And that fascination hasn't gone away, has it?
Not at all.
We're still exploring caves today for adventure, for science, for history.
And for the beauty of them, too.
Yeah, that too. They really are places of wonder.
They remind us of how connected we are to the earth and to the vastness of the unknown.
I have so much more respect for people who choose to live in caves now.
There's a certain courage to it, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
It's like they're rejecting what's considered normal and embracing something different.
And it shows how many different ways there are to live.
Exactly. It's all about finding shelter, finding meaning, finding connection.
And sometimes you find those things in the most unexpected places.
Like a cave.
Like a cave.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing when you think about it. Caves, they've been around for, like, forever, right?
Yeah.
But they've seen so much history, so many different human experiences.
Yeah.
People have used them for everything. Sanctuaries, prisons.
That's right.
Places where people were born, places where they died.
It's true.
And then you have all the art and the spirituality that we see in caves, from those simple markings to those incredible paintings.
It's like caves. They show us who we are,
What do you mean?
Well, they reflect all the things that make us human.
Okay,
Our ingenuity, our fears, our hopes.
I see what you're saying.
Whether it's finding shelter or creating art or just trying to understand the universe, it's all happened in caves.
And speaking of art, let's talk about those cave paintings again for a minute.
Sure.
What can they tell us about how our ancestors thought?
Well, they give us a glimpse into how their minds worked.
Okay.
They show us that they were capable of abstract thought,
Mm-hmm.
that they understood symbols, and maybe even that they were telling stories.
Yeah. Those paintings of animals,
Yeah.
hunting scenes, handprints, it's like they're trying to communicate something to us.
Exactly. And it makes you wonder, what did those caves sound like back then?
I was just thinking that. Was there music?
Maybe?
Chanting? Storytelling?
It's definitely possible.
The acoustics in caves are incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Just imagine the sounds echoing off the walls.
Some researchers think that caves might have even played a role in how music and rituals developed. Really? Imagine being in that darkness and silence with all those natural echoes.
It must have been an intense experience.
Very powerful, I'm sure.
I bet. It's like caves can transport you to a different state of mind.
That's a great way to put it.
A place where you can connect with something bigger than yourself.
And that feeling of connection, that sense of transcendence, it's been a part of cave experiences for a long time.
Like with those cave monasteries you mentioned earlier.
Exactly.
People would go there to find solitude and enlightenment.
It's like they were seeking refuge from the world and from their own thoughts.
It's almost like caves force you to look inward.
Yeah. And maybe that's why we're still so fascinated by them today.
Even with all our technology and our busy lives,
Caves remind us that there's something more to life than all that.
that we're connected to something ancient and primal.
Exactly.
So to wrap things up, why should we care about all this? Why does the history of cave dwellers matter today?
Well, I think it shows us how resilient we are as humans.
Good.
We can adapt to almost any environment.
Right.
It also reminds us that we need shelter, we need community, and we need to find meaning in our lives.
That's true.
And it makes us think about our relationship with nature and how people have interacted with the environment throughout history.
It's a call to learn from the past, right?
Yes. And to think about new possibilities for the future.
Maybe it'll even inspire some people to go explore a cave.
I hope so. It's an incredible experience.
Well, on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive.
It's been a fascinating journey.
Thanks for taking us underground with you today.
It was my pleasure.
And to everyone listening, keep exploring. There's a whole world out there, both above ground and below.
That's right.
Stay curious and keep diving deep.